Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into a Friday edition of the Daily Juice podcast. It's actually our last Friday edition with me as the host of the Daily Juice podcast. A little bit of a sad moment for us, but hey, we had a lot of fun together. I appreciate you guys listening every single morning. It is our final Don't Bet Parlay here on the Daily Juice podcast for myself here with BettingPros. You guys know, follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. You can follow BettingPros on Twitter at BettingPros. The BetMGM offer above me on YouTube, $10 bet, $150 in your account. Win or lose with the promo code JUICE150. Okay, so a 2-2 day. Pretty much a flat day. We get an even money win with the Pirates in the win and the ATM that is the Dodgers on the run line. So pretty fun game there, but we lose on the under with the Yankees with a ridiculous offensive explosion with the Astros. That was kind of a bummer, and the Giants did not win. They lost 7-6. So we were right around there, but 2-2 on the day. So I've got 3 baseball bets. It's been a baseball week. I'm so glad I didn't bet on the NBA draft. I mean, whoa, my goodness gracious. How about a miss like that? Embarrassment on top of embarrassment, on top of people losing money by following Woj's, 1, 2, 3 is set. Right. 1, 2, 3 was not set for the NBA draft, but not a lot to bet on, obviously. We're in the summertime months. It's baseball, but we've not a horrible week here. So 7-5-1 running here. So let's see if we can close it up with a decent, or I guess it would be, 7-5-1. We'll get hopefully 3 bets here, plus the parlay to tell you guys about here in just 1 second. It's a 6 plus 635 parlay. I posted it in the Discord channel. You guys can get in there, bettingpros.com/chat to get into the Discord channel, because I wanted you guys to have the greatest opportunity to bet it ahead of time. So I posted it in there way early because it's the last one of these. So I wanted everybody to have the chance to get the right odds on this game. I like betting these 3-leg run line bets for baseball. So got another one of those going here tonight. But before we give you the picks, let's talk about Sleeper, fastest growing platform, millions of players. You got a league on there you can jump into, and they're over-under game as well. You pick a prop, you go ahead and pick what dollar amount you want to put in there. You can win up to 2 times or 20 times the money you put in. It's very cool. We have this Sleeper group on your mobile phone right now. You can go to sleeper.com/dailyjuice, and Sleeper will automatically match your first deposit of up to $100. Again, you can go to sleeper.com/dailyjuice. You'll get a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. All right, so let's talk about the parlay, and we'll get right into this. All right, so here's my thoughts on the parlay. It's a plus 635 bet. The Pirates are playing at the Rays. Total's low, okay? I get why some people might go, I don't know about the Pirates losing on the run line. Well, the Pirates have been playing better of late, but the Rays really need to get after it because of what's going on with the Yankees and how well the Yankees are playing. And the Red Sox are also playing very well right now. So I think the Rays are going to play well here. The Rays are just 5 games over 500, but they're 22-15 at home. The Pirates on the road, not a good road team at all, 12-20 on the road. They have played better of late, 5-5, but I am expecting a pretty nice performance here by the Rays to get a win on the run line at home up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. We've got Mitch Keller going up against Jeffrey Springs. Keller probably the best pitcher for the Pirates, so they may need to get after that bullpen a little bit. But Rays run line at even money, minus 1.5 runs. Red Sox are minus 120 favorites against the Guardians, and they've got Nick Pivetta going to the mound against Cal Quantrill. Cal Quantrill 4-4 and 3.77 ERA. Gave up 5 earned runs in his last start, 10 hits on the road at the LA Dodgers. Red Sox have come in swinging a very hot bat. Boston's been playing very, very well of late. They had the day off yesterday as they traveled to Cleveland. It's going to be 80 degrees in Cleveland. Beautiful night for baseball. Ball should be traveling well. I like the Red Sox on the run line here to beat the Cleveland Guardians. Red Sox on the road have been pretty good recently. They're 19-15 on the road. Cleveland is 16-10 at home. But first meeting of the year between these two teams, like the Red Sox minus 1.5, and then the Astros catching 1.5 runs against the Yankees. They had a tough walk-off loss to the Yankees last night, but Justin Verlander goes to the mound here up against Luis Severino. I like plus 1.5 runs at minus 200 for the Astros for a plus 635. Don't bet a parlay, which has been a lot of fun. I wish I had the record for how this actually did. 2 years, really not, year and a half of doing this parlay. I don't know how many times we hit it, but it's been profitable. I can tell you that. This parlay has been profitable. Excuse me. It's been a lot of fun. So Rays run line, Red Sox run line, Astros reverse run line, a 3-leg parlay at plus 635 for the Don't Bet Parlays. Okay, what are we betting officially? Officially, we're going to go to the A's and the Rays in the first 5. These are 2 bad baseball teams, man. But Cole Irvin has pitched pretty well, including one time against these Royals. Zach Greinke's not been great. 0-4 with a 5.05 ERA. But much like most pitchers, Zach Greinke's ERA at home is way better than it is on the road. His ERA at home is 2.49. 4 games started, 6 earned runs given up in 21 2/3 innings pitched. Opposing batting average of 284 is a little high, but nothing compared to the road record, which is a 6.9 ERA. 25 runs, 23 runs earned, given up in 30 innings pitched. So at home, Greinke's not been bad. Cole Irvin's been pretty darn good for the A's. The A's offense has been absolutely abysmal against starting pitching. They've averaged less than 2 runs a game over the last 30 games against starting pitchers, opposing teams' starting pitchers. It's been actually kind of a crazy thing to watch, but Cole Irvin's been pretty good. ERA of 3.14. Royals offense, decent, not outstanding, but decent. Last time out, he lost 2-0 to the Royals at home, 6 1/3, 3 innings pitched, 1 earned run. I got 4.5 here, plus 105. I'm going under 4.5 runs, first 5 for the Royals and the A's here. I know 2 bad baseball teams, but hopefully nobody scores. Hopefully Greinke pitches well. Hopefully Cole continues to pitch well against the Royals. Under 4.5, plus 105, first 5 for a half a unit. Then we're going back to the Red Sox. So you got Nick Pivetta and Cal Quantrill. Nick Pivetta has been okay this year, but Nick Pivetta can give up some runs. He can get hit pretty hard, although he's been good his last 2 times out. 1 earned run both times, 7 innings and 8 innings. Against the Angels, he lost by giving up 4 earned runs on his last start on the road. Starting the road before that against Oakland, 7 innings, 0 earned runs given up. Total's 8.5 here. The Red Sox might need to get the lion's share of the runs, but the Guardians can score. And Cal Quantrill can be hit at times. Give up 5 earned runs like in his last start, like I mentioned. Against Oakland, time before that, it was only 1 earned run in 6 innings. Texas before that, 7 innings, 3 earned runs. Against Kansas City before that at home, 6 1/3, 3 earned runs. I'm going to need probably 5 runs out of the Red Sox. And they may or may not win this game, okay? But I think we need an offensive explosion here. We need double-digit runs, 10 runs between the Guardians and the Red Sox. But I think it's possible, given the way that Boston has been playing and the offense that Boston has been showcasing. So, Boston, 8 runs, 9 runs, 7 runs, 10 runs, 13 runs in their last 5. For the Guardians, 21 runs, 11 runs, 8 runs, 8 runs, 3 runs. So coming off this road trip where they played the Dodgers and the Twins, Red Sox were at home against the Cardinals and the Tigers. I like offense tonight. Red Sox on the road at the Guardians, over 8.5 at minus 120. And the last bet is to fade the Reds again, because the Reds are one of the worst teams in baseball right now. They're just really bad. Cincinnati is now 30-39 on the run line. And the Giants continue to be a really good team against the run line, 36-33. I got plus 105 on the Giants on the run line, and it's Graham Ashcraft for the Reds, who last time out wasn't very good last time out. 5 innings, 6 earned runs, given up 8 hits, 1 home run, and a 7-3 loss to Milwaukee at home. We faded him. We bet on Milwaukee in that game. And now we have Alex Cobb going for the Giants at home, who are 19-14. The Giants have lost 2 of 3 to the Reds. The one win was on the run line, but they can't be losing games to the Reds at home. They lost 2 of 3 on the road, and they come back here, get a W. They lost 2 of 3 to Atlanta, including the walk-offs, 3 of 4 to Atlanta, including 2 walk-offs. They lost 2-1, 4-3, and 7-6. So, they're feeling it, and they're angry. Run line, plus 105, Alex Cobb on the mound. Giants up against the Reds. Reds are 11-23 on the road. Giants run line at plus 105 for a half a unit. All right? So, A's, Royals, under 4.5, first 5 at plus 105. Red Sox, Guardians, over 8.5 at minus 120. Giants run line against the Reds at plus 105, plus the parlay, which I've already given you on the podcast. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the LG's podcast. Always being brought to you by BetMGM.